how did my bottom job, plus repainting the red boot stripe, lead to so many repairs on Aquarius? Yup, I caught the "can you also do this" blues.
I wanted to replace that with plastic, but I haven't found one that fits.
Cue the intro.
In order to have days like this, you're going to have days like this. This is Tips on Tuesday. We're going to talk about what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Stay tuned so you don't feel like doing this. If you like these videos, please subscribe and give us a like. And if you have anything to add to the conversation or any questions, please leave them below.
There's some sort of like a rice.
Yeah. I wanted to replace that with plastic, but I haven't found one that fits. And then I need to get rid of the metal screws too.
I think I want to dive. Will you film me?
You want to dive?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Beautiful beach, completely empty. And it's getting overcast, which is very nice. Because it's less hot.
The only thing bad about overcast is then we gotta run our genset.
Yeah. The batteries, the solar, it's not bringing as much power. Okay, film me.
Okay.
This all started with the bottom job. And I will do a complete video showing my bottom job. And in it, I will discuss why I think so many owners F it up. At the time, I was debating whether to repaint the boot stripe, but after seeing all the damage to my boot stripe, it had to be repainted. This time, we won't use your regular old paint like we used 4 years ago in Trinidad. This time, it's gel coat, harder, and should last much longer. Let's go back and take a look at the video where I was cleaning the water line. Note how low the stern is sitting in the water. I debated for about a week if I was going to raise the water line on Aquarius. I have talked to many owners of Super Maramus that have had the same problem, and many that have already raised the water lines on their Super Maramu. Raising the water line would be a bit more expensive, but in the end, I decided I would rather try to rebalance Aquarius by redistributing the weight, and in many cases I might have to remove a lot of the weight. We added the solar arch back in Martinique, and this adds considerable weight to the stern. Anything that's heavy in the trunk will have to be moved forward, but we will discuss this process in another video. Please subscribe so you're informed when a new video is released. I noticed that the stern gel coat under the trunk was not looking so good, so I asked that fateful question, can you also gel coat this area? I guess you know the answer, but in order to do that, we needed to remove the back bumper. I had to take out all the stuff out of the trunk, and then I saw this. Can you also gel coat this area? But we'll show this later. Can you also make the bumper look good? For some reason, I keep getting the same answer. We get the back bumper off, and then why not just complete the entire back end?
So, taking a look at her,
our bumper's off, and our bumper is getting fixed up. I hope it looks good. Really not sure how that's gonna all look like when it all gets done. But these here, I'm not sure why they're on there, but they're covering some holes. Those are gonna be removed, fiberglassed in, and it'll be completely smooth right there, and then the gel coat over it. So I don't like those being on the boat, especially if they're not used for anything. There's one on this side as well. That's going to be taken off, fiberglassed in, and it should look really nice. So they're just working away on this one. I thought there was big holes there, but there's no big holes. It's just small holes. So what we have to do is fill them and then cover that up with gel coat.
Yeah, I up the wall little bit, little bit for the filler. This one for slope little bit, for sanding, for stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see up here, this area here, and this area here, there used to be some brackets on the boat. I'm not sure what they were for, but I don't like them because they had the little white caps on there, and it just didn't look very good. So they're going to take those off, clean it up, re-gel coat it, and everything should look wonderful back here once they're done. All right. This has all been re-gel coated, and we're getting our pad in the back fixed up. Hopefully it'll look good. All of that's gel coat.
Back in Panama, we were hit by an MPMA shipping transport vessel. They damaged our bow, and they told us that they would fix all the damage. Apparently, Panama didn't have the technicians to complete the gel coat properly. So, when they told me the job was done, I told them Aquarius is not going back in the water until the job's done properly. And if we don't launch within the next 3 hours, due to the tides, we can't launch for 4 days. You're paying $100 a day to keep Aquarius on the hard and $60 a night for our hotel. I'll give you a choice. Either we stay on the hard for the next 4 days and see if your technicians can repair Aquarius properly, or you have $500 in cash in my hands within 2 hours, and I'll launch today, leave Panama, and be on my way. I was told there is absolutely no way they could get that amount of cash in such a short period of time. I just said, the ball's in your court, and hung up the phone. Within an hour and a half, a guy shows up counting out $500 into my hands. That $500 is paying for part of this effort.
Take Super Maramoo 2000 off and just spray it, and then we'll come back and get the Super Maramoo 2000 stickers later. All this is new. All the rub rails were done from the stern to the bow, and it looks really, really nice all the way through. And we had a couple spots on Aquarius where it had been damaged and fixed with gel coat. But what the problem is over time, different gel coats change colors at different rates. And you know, you'll have one light spot, dark spot, and then a circle of light and dark all throughout the rub rail. So having new rub rails all the way up, brand new, it's gonna look so much better.
I couldn't mount the stainless back on Aquarius without a good polishing.
They look nice.
อันนี้ติดมันเข้าไม่ได้
Wow. And there was way too much gel coat and fiberglass and everything. So we're gonna get that ground down and we're gonna get it fitting properly so everything goes on easily. We also got this all sound up. And then it's going to be able to easily go on and off, and then we're going to put it all together probably next week. It's going to be beautiful. We also have to replace this bolt here. Looks like almost even looks like it's starting to crack, but I don't think it is. But we're going to replace that bolt with 316 stainless steel. I think that one's either 304 or not even stainless steel.
I thought it was going to be tough to get that nut off that bolt, but when I put a wrench on it, that nut broke into 1,000,000 pieces. Wow, that was actually pretty easy. The tough part was finding a replacement nut. I could not find a 316 stainless steel size 22 nylon insert lock nut anywhere in Thailand. When I got back to the US, I went to the largest hardware store I knew in San Diego. Even they had to order it from Los Angeles. I got 2 and a spare bolt just in case.
And that baby's done.
That, my friends, is one nice piece of... Sorry, but we ran out of time. You will have to check in next week as we continue with the beautification of Aquarius. She is really getting some upgrades next week. Make sure you subscribe so you get the announcement of future vids. See you next Tuesday.
If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said they came from Spanish.